Blackhawks looking pretty good in the opening period of play. Jim Blaney back in the studio, and we want to welcome in Bill Gardner because we didn't get to formally do it in the pregame show. I like this new brand of hockey. I like it a lot.
I really like it. Once they came out with this new rule, I said this is going to make the skilled players much better, and that's what you need. Guys like Mary Lemieux.
I'm obstructing you. I'm not going to hit my nose, but I'm not going to let you speak. It's great. It's not in there anymore.
Mary Lemieux is hurt and has been out because of back problems, things like that, because guys jump all over him. Now he's going to be able to free. You're going to see Savard, Nichols, these guys, Roenick. It's going to be a much better game. It's the way the game was supposed to be played. I'm not saying don't hit, don't fight, but take away the stick holding and stuff like that. It's an excellent game.
Just the tempo of the game, if nothing else, with the crispness of which it was played, is a welcome change from one year ago. When we come back after this timeout, we will hear more of Bill's chat with Bob Probert. That and more coming up. Hawks and Sharks tied up 1 at the end of 1. We are online, and you can email us at sportsch@aol.com. We want to know what you think about this question: who will finish first in the Central Division and why? And we'll take in some of the comments and let you know what everybody thinks during our post-game coverage. All right, 1-1 Blackhawks and Sharks, the end of 1 period of play. Blackhawks dominated the opening period if you count by shots on goal. But once again, and this is the thing we saw last year, it's why the Blackhawks went as far as they did, little plays that aren't necessarily huge, but big effort, and we saw one early by Chris Chelios.
Chris Chelios has been a great play defensively and actually ended up getting a penalty for it, which I can't believe. If you look at the game, you look at things, and the rule states that the puck should be hit first before the guy falls. Look at that play, and excellent. He hit the puck first. Should never have been a penalty. Now, there's the referee, Paul Stewart. I watched the game last night, Detroit. It could have made it 3-1 in Colorado in the first period. Paul Stewart said no goal there again. Look at that. He hits the puck first. Play. But Paul Stewart called no goal, and it was definitely a goal. Same thing tonight, Paul Stewart calling that. He's right there. I don't know what he was looking at. But here's also Chelly getting the shots on net. Excellent chance by Dennis Savard. Tony Amani had a great training camp this year, all getting shots and whacks. And watch Dennis Savard here, jump in, gets off the top of his sticks, and a great save by Irby. Watch him get it whack in the head here. Savvy goes down, little face rub. And then Patrick Poulin, a guy I hope scores 30 goals, got a lot of talent. First a shot by Suter, getting it on net. That's all you want to do. Look at 2 Hawks in front. Excellent. Patrick Poulin with a great shot on his backhand. Irby making a great save again. Good first period. They dominated. Like to see that throughout the year. All right. Now, Rule 62A is the one that everybody's talking about this year. We mentioned it right at the top of the intermission, and that's what the rule says. But, Bill, what does it mean? Well, first of all, 62A, it's a Canadian rule, eh? 62A. Now, it really means you cannot impede the progress of anybody that's trying to forecheck or anybody in the neutral zone that's got a step on you. You can't get a stick on that person and hold them up. It's a great rule. It's a rule that should have been made a long, long time ago to make the game quicker, and it's going to help the better players, and that's what it's for. You just cannot impede the progress of a player that's ahead of you. And the other rule deals with obstruction, and it's a term you're going to hear a lot about, locking up players, particularly in the neutral zone. That's just using your stick and neutralizing a guy. And the second one, running the gauntlet, which means you can't get in a guy's way who's trying to go after the puck carrier, correct? I think the best example there is a dump in. A guy's trying to forecheck, and the defenseman comes all the way across to pick that guy before he can get his defenseman gets the puck. I think that's what that rule means. When we come back after this timeout, we will look around the NHL, and because Bill Gardner loves college football so much, we will take a quick look at the biggest game of the day. In this game, Hawks and Sharks tied 1-1, the end of 1.